So we're talking about wildlife. I don't know if you heard any of that. Rob Hunt told us he went swimming with alligators or an alligator, and Jerome Baker told us he's been swimming with sharks. Have you ever had like a crazy wildlife encounter?
Nah, I'm from Houston. We don't got too much wildlife like that. Yeah, I'm from the city. We don't do all that.
Zach Sealer has like a ranch where you can hunt gators and hogs and all kinds. Would you be down for a trip to his hunting? What do you call it? Hunting grounds? I don't know. I guess it is. Yeah. Would you be down for something like that?
I think I'm gonna stay where I'm comfortable. I don't mess with that at all.
Like in recent weeks, the offense have really made a more of an effort to get you the ball downfield, past the sticks. I mean, do you feel so? Do you feel that's been the case? And if so, what do you think has been working for you in the offense?
I think it's just try to put me in spots where I can help the team ultimately. So honestly, I wouldn't say just it's been an emphasis just to do that. Honestly, I've just been going out there lining up, alignment assignment, and trying to get the job done.
Along those lines, how good did it feel to get that 35-yarder? I mean, again, you haven't had as many, deep completions to you, but to get that 35-yarder in the middle of that zone, how did that feel, and how did that play kind of come together?
It felt good. It was kind of a big play in the game, so it's always good to put your team in scoring position. So I think it was a play well called, well designed, and executed well.
A lot of people wondered if Tua would be able to get that ball out there because he's been dealing with the fingers, and Flo said he was limited with the how far he could throw the ball. So were you expecting it, or were you surprised that you didn't have to that ball?
Oh, definitely not surprising. You always got to expect the ball. Like I don't think we got too many routes where you're just not an option. So I think Tua did great. Confident throwing the ball. He put the ball there.
I think Marlon Humphrey said after the game that you're going to be a top 10 receiver next year. I'm curious what your relationship is with Marlon since he's a Bama guy as well, and what it means to hear a compliment like that from a player of his caliber.
Yeah. So he's like Alabama great, one of the guys that like you hear about before you come to the university. So I got to know him. I actually just got to meet him the first Alabama game. So obviously a great player, and it's a great compliment. You ultimately like play the game for respect of your peers. So just having that respect from someone of that caliber is always good.
You're sixth in the league in receptions. Were you aware of that, and is that meaningful to you?
Nah, I really wasn't. I try not to, look at all that stuff, to be honest. But it's pretty nice. Not bad.
On that same level, I did a little bit of work on the calculator, and at your current pace, you would finish the season with 102 receptions and 946 yards. Both would be rookie receiving records for this team. What would that mean to you?
Um, I really don't play for too much of like, overall like thing. I just really try to go out there and just help the team win. So, if that come with winning, then yeah, I'm all for it.
One of the guys who used to make a lot of catches for this team was Jarvis Landry, an LSU guy. I don't know how familiar or not familiar you are with Jarvis's NFL career. What did you think of his pro game?
Definitely, he's an exciting player. I'm a big fan. Definitely, I know he played here and now he's in Cleveland. He's continuing to do great things for every team that he go to. So yeah, I'm definitely a fan of Jarvis.
Do you set personal goals, or is it strictly how the team does for you?
You have some personal goals, but all mine is alum of like, you know, getting better or doing one thing better. Try to set like daily goals and get better at that day by day. Realistic goals.
So how do you assess your rookie season so far?
I think it's just been a learning process for me. Like I'm learning so much every week, every game plan, every new opponent. So it's just like learning a lot.
What's the number one thing you'd say you learned through the course of the season?
Communication, just from how communication works from the O line to the quarterback to the running back to the receivers to tight ends and how it all work and how it's so important to get on one accord.
How much better a receiver do you think you are today compared to first week of September when the season began?
I just think I like learned so much throughout these 10 games. 10 games, like weekly, you learn something new. Just going into the game plan of how we gonna play, what we gonna do, how we gonna execute.
The coaches have said that they put a lot on the rookies' plate, like Javon from a defensive perspective and you from an offensive perspective. How much more is on your plate? Like, how much more is on an NFL plate, planning, playbook, all that stuff, than what you had in college?
It's a lot, and it's weekly. You could do something one week and do something totally different the next week. So you just got to take it, really study it, learn it to a T, because when Sunday hit, everything's coming fast.
This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.